Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to the Dragon Block C mod pack. So, last time, I thought might have been the last one for now, but I decided to do one more. But anyways, we had been running through. We beat the Broly story a couple of episodes ago, technically, and then in that same recording section, or session rather, I had decided we were going to run through the story one more time, see how quickly we could do it, and the answer is under an hour. So, that's all well and good. One second. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to turn my fan down, and when I usually have it at a high power, it ends up being picked up a little bit. Anyways, we decided to run through the story one more time. It took us under an hour. We are very powerful at this point. Even Jiren wasn't much of an issue with some of the stats we had to put in order to beat Broly. But I was thinking that that might be the end of this for a little bit, and then we'd come back in a few weeks after playing through a bit more of Persona 5, because I really want to get back to that. But, there's a couple other things I wanted to showcase first. So, today we're going over a couple of the things I missed in the base mod, then we're going to take a little break. I have a whole bunch of TP gathered, and we're going to be using that. So I'm going to be using a command. Pay attention to that in a moment. We are going to be changing races. DBC reincarnate. That's how I do this. And then I forget, do I have to go see... Oh, I've been reincarnated. And thus, we enter this screen again. I gathered all that TP, because when you reincarnate, you keep TP, but not stats. So we're going to have to put some stats back in. So we could go Namekian or Human. Those are both boring races. They basically have nothing going for them, especially compared to like Majin and Arcosian, which were added in later. So, Saiyan's very powerful. Technically slightly more powerful than half Saiyans, but half Saiyans are slightly more powerful in other ways. We were playing half Saiyan the entire time. We're not playing Saiyan. And we're not going to be playing Namekian or Human. They both have very minor little buffs, like literally they just get more buff. And I think Namekians rather have a massive form, like the Uzaru or whatever. They have their own things going for them. I think humans are good with like dexterity, specifically defense or something like that. And Namekians are good for health regen or key power. It's one of those things. One second. Sorry about that. My dog is feeling extra yappy today, apparently. Anyways, Namekians and humans, they have something going for them. It's not much. So that leaves Arcosian and Majin. These both have cool things going for them. Think when I come back, I'm playing through a sub mod, or a side mod rather, add-on thing that adds in GT stuff and a full story. And I think I want to go Arcosian for that. So Arcosians are going to stay as Arcosians are going to stay untouched for now. I want to showcase the Majin stuff because it has some stuff but not as much. So basically, Majins. You can change your hair, but really that just means changing the weird stuff. I got my same hairstyle that I've been using. I just have a lot of pink hair now. I could do little things. Yeah, it's basically custom hair or tiny little spike things. I'll just use the same hair. I don't feel like going for anything too special. I can't change the color. I am forced to be pink. Interesting. I can change my body color. But not, oh yeah, that hair is forced to be the same color, it looks like. Um, a very, very off pink. Sure, that shade works. Body type 1, body type 1. Oh, I can just change through various shades of pink, basically. I will just go with that one. Nose 1. Uh, I'm not gonna be... go back to eyes 1. Like the derpy eyes. Sure, why not? You can mess with Majin colors, but basically, other than that, there's not really much going on. So I'm going to go with the red eyes and pink skin, like is typical. Majin, they're going to go martial artist again. Just because, And Kiora, make it a more or less same shade of pink. So Majins, they're very good at defense. I thought they had better body, but that actually looks worse than the starting half Saiyan body. I think we have more starting max ki, I'm not sure. On and willpower are both definitely lower, but dex is higher. And I think we have 5 more spirit. Sure, that works. We're Majin now. Go up to 5%. Oh yeah, I forgot. We steam. I forgot about that. Hold on, how do I... Why did I keep my stats? That's not how this is supposed to work. I'm supposed to lose all those. I lost all my skills, but I kept all my stats. But I also no longer have the base mastery stuff. Interesting. I think I also want to go evil for this, because there's also something else I forgot to showcase. So... How do I do this again? It's JRMC SE... Uh... Attribute? What is it? Sets... Oh wait, no. What is the command for this? Let me figure this out, because I don't remember. SE, JRMC... Start anew. That's what I was thinking of with reincarnate. EBC... I do not remember which command this is. 1 second. Aha, I found it. JRMCA. That's what it was. So set, not seat. And it is alignment. Can I automatically do that for negative 100 for us? Which now makes us purely evil, so we can actually head up to, like, Master Cell over here. It gets boring only waiting here. You seem to have potential to stand against me. I will show you what I know. Oh yeah, you can teach the Kamehameha, and the Powerball, and the Gallic Gun. Interesting. You teach a lot of skills. I guess there aren't that many evil teachers, so it makes sense that you would have to. Key Fist, Key Protection, Key Sense, Endurance, Potential Unlock. Perfect, a whole lot of the skills I wanted. Then we're going to go see Master Bobbity. There you are. I sense evil within you, my friend. Serve me and I'll grant you power beyond your imagination. Ooh, I can't get Kaioken or God form from Whis, I don't think, anymore. Well, I can't get God form from... Wait, does Whis teach you if you're evil? I don't remember. I'll grant you power beyond your imagination. So we'll take Jump, Dash, and Fly from you, because why not? And also, subject yourself, because why not? We now have the Majin mark, and I think this is just like a flat 10% modifier or something like that to everything. It's pretty powerful, but it only works if you're... I don't remember if it's pure evil, like low percent, or if it's just like neutral or lower. Actually, I think it might set you to evil if you have enough. Anyways, that's not all of our skills. We might have to go to Namek and go see Frieza. I know we can't train with Goku anymore. Hey friend, I sense evil from you. You better not do something that you might regret. Yeah, you can steer at me with whatever you want. Okay, these two are just saying the same exact thing. I know I can't get Senzu beans anymore from Korin. You don't like your kind, but as I'm the only one who can teach you, I will teach if you want. Ah yes, meditation. I didn't think I could still learn from Kami. And Piccolo. You have the same evil aura I once had. I won't say anything bad, just don't go that way. Cool. Wait, no, I must still be able to teach to Whis. Oh my, what an angry fellow. Would you mind not bothering me? Ooh, how do you get God form if you're evil then? Okay, Vegeta. Hmm, that's an interesting question. I'm fairly certain you can be an evil god. I just don't know how you'd access it without cheating. Hmm, interesting. The only one left on this planet we could go speak to would be Babidi. Oh, not Babidi, Roshi. So let's go see Frieza? He must have something he can teach us. Come on, Space Pod. There we go. And Frieza. There you are. Bow before my greatness. Join me and I will let you live for now. Nothing else. Hold on, we're definitely missing skills, aren't we? But are the skills we're missing only Kaioken and potential unleashed? Key Fist? No, we're missing Key Infuse. Are there skills you can't get if you're evil? That's rude. Hmm. That means I can't use Key Scythe. That means I don't. There are no more. There's no more trainers I could just say. I hope you aren't here for evil purposes. Blah, blah, blah. Interesting. I guess the best way to do this would be to turn evil after getting all your skills. Then, because I'm almost certain Roshi's not going to teach me anything, and I've spoken to every other trainer. So let's go over here. I will teach you if you bring me some, you know. Oh, Roshi. Interesting. I'm gonna have to either turn back good to get some skills back, or just, or just cheat him in. Interesting. I knew I knew I couldn't get Kaioken, and I knew, or I didn't know if I could get God form. Interesting. I didn't realize I wasn't going to be able to get Key Infuse. Am I missing something else as well, or is it just Key Infuse? I can't get instant transmission, and I don't have Key Infuse, I don't have Kaioken, I don't have Potential Unlock, and I don't have Fusion. Hmm. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna just cheat those skills in. I want to showcase this all. So, JRMC skill... Wait, no, it's DBC skill. And... And I'll see you in a moment once I have them back, because that's a lot. There we go. I have Key Boost and Key Infuse now, which were the two I was missing. I knew there was one more. So, I can't get Kaioken, I can't get Mystic, and I can't get Ultra Instinct or God of Destruction, or just God in general. I thought there was a way to become an evil god, legitimately. I feel like there should be. Oh well. Anyways, Majin should probably just start putting all these up as well. Key Fist goes all the way up. Key Protection we're putting at 5. Wait, why is my... Huh. Oh, I only kept 25% of my stats. Okay. That explains a lot. I definitely felt like I had too low mind. I forgot how... I forgot about that, apparently. 2, 3... Oh, yeah. Probably should have been able to guess that all of my stats were actually super low to where they were before. But just put everything back up. And Key Boost and Key Infuse as well. There we go. Abilities. Facial skills for Majins can unlock new forms and unique skills. So the Majin stuff works a little bit differently. Abilities doesn't just mean forms for us. It means we get cool stuff. So I don't think level 1 really gives me anything. I'm holding transform and nothing's happening. I think I have to hit level 3 first. So let's go back in here. 2. That gives me access to evil form. I didn't think I got that yet. So this is our first transformation. It looks like it's a 2 times modifier. We're just evil. Yeah. I'm also just going to be... I'm going to cheat form experience. We've already seen that enough times. Form mastery, for me, add to all... Just max out all of them. I don't feel like sitting around for anything. So yeah, at max it's a 3 times modifier. I mean, our base stats are kind of weak as well. Ooh, I can instant transform. Cool. Huh? I'm in base. Why are you... Why are my stats so high? Is it 50%? I thought the Majin mark was only 10%. I'm so confused. This is working differently than I thought it did. Because, yeah, that's a pretty big boost compared to what I thought I was going to be getting. Anyways, evil form. It's a small boost. I think it's equivalent to about Super Saiyan 1. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, that's not where the important, interesting things start getting with our forms. I need a little bit more mind. Mind hits 600. Abilities level 3. Then, if I start holding down this, I'm now full power. Wait, how does this work? Hmm. I am supposed to... Oh wait, it was level 3 when I was looking at something for Arcosians. Maybe it's like level 5 that I'm thinking of? Level 4! Ah, there we go. Now you can see it. Up in the top left, we have absorption next to our key. I go in here, absorption on. So when I press and hold G, it takes a while to charge up. But I throw this pink glorby thing. And that's just gonna go forever. That's not actually going to hit anything, so it's just gonna hang out. Oops. Ugh. Apparently the game does not like it. I can't even get close to this thing. It's just gonna be in that wall forever, just messing with frames, apparently. But let's actually hit something with this, shall we? So, sorry, cow, you're my test subject. If I press and hold it, I guess I'll eat a chicken instead. We ate a chicken, and now we have 3 absorption. A chicken is not a good test subject. They're so weak. Unable to use absorption. Cooldown with 3. But when we absorb, depending on how many absorption points we get a boost. So instead of the 4 we were at just a moment ago, we're now at 4.4. And... eat the cow. Does a cow give more? No, a cow's only 3 as well. We're now to 4.5. Why do I have 2 space pods now? Oh yeah, because we went back through the story. Is it 3 absorption for anything I eat, regardless of strength? I thought stronger things are supposed to give me more absorption points, but maybe not. Oh wait, no. I guess just if they're weak enough, they always give 3. So 4.7, we got like 8 for eating that. I'm pressing every wrong button. 8 for eating our tiger friend. So basically the point of Imagine, eat everything. Eat everything and become strong. We're already up to 4.9 from a starting point of 4. And we're only at level 4. I believe it gets stronger at level 5 when it maxes out. Or I don't... Oh, it definitely goes faster. Yum. Also bigger, so it looks like it misses less likely. So there's that. And then if I turn that off... Oh, you can see Evil Pure. I can switch between the two forms. I'd have it off. Oh, wait, no, I only have 2 transformations. For some reason, I was thinking I had a third one, but that makes sense. I have the changelog open on my phone. Let me go look at it. So, just so I remember everything about this. Majins. At level 5, they gain pure form. Currently, I'm in super boo form, or full power. Do I have to go out of form? Ah, that's here. Pure form! I am now Kid Boo. Kid Boo, basically. 4.6 modifier. Do I give up on everything else just to get a bigger modifier to some stats instead? Oh, that is definitely not 4.6, I don't think, on dexterity. That seems a lot higher. So 47775. Hmm. Why is... Why would you go pure form? Not entirely sure. Forms. Pure form has the highest regeneration compared to all forms. Okay, so pure form just has better regen for, I'm assuming, health and ki. It doesn't specifically say one way or the other. But full power is apparently the strongest non-god form. So, if I want to just maintain myself in a fight a lot better, mess around in this form. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. If I shift and charge, I regen health. Oh, I forgot about some things. But it costs stamina and ki. Okay. I'm relearning some of the things about Boo. So we're going to be hanging out in Pure Boo just because Kid Boo is weaker. But let's actually get back to some of this. I've just been messing around with what the Boo can do. But I actually wanted to spawn in some of the enemies we haven't seen. So if I just go in here, I can showcase this. There's a super long list of Dragon Block enemies. And we haven't seen some of them. Like, we've seen some of the big ones, like various Zamazus fused, Zarbon. Actually has 2 forms, we only saw the first. Zeno! I think Zeno is super strong, and we are not super strong anymore. Well, let's summon in Zeno, shall we? So, DBC spawn. And then we can see the same list here. Zeno! Ah, we're already dead. He has 2 million health. And we lost all of our absorption points. Yeah, that was what I was expecting. Let's start a little bit smaller, shall we? So let's head back to Cell Arena. Who do we spawn in instead? Do we grab Blue Goku or Blue Vegeta? They're both in here too, and we haven't fought them. I think there's a Roshi you can fight. One second. Roshi! Roshi Super! He's got 10,000 health. I'm gonna eat him. Ow! Oh, I forgot to transform and turn on absorption. That's why I couldn't eat him. Ooh, I can't eat him for some reason. Go back on the ground. Eat him. It's on cooldown. Let me eat Roshi, please, game. Why can't I eat him? I should be able to eat him. There we go. Why wouldn't it let me eat Roshi there? I should be strong enough to eat him. Interesting. charge up. I also never turned back meditation over to passive instead of this, so here we are. What is my key drain in this form? Oh, it's like 3,000. Okay, that would explain why you wouldn't want to spend too much time in this form. Get health back at the same time. There we go. Health regen isn't too good, but it is very nice to have still. You want to come and get me? I'm gonna eat you. Thank you. Ooh, and I'll also eat the meat as well. I got to eat you twice. So, why couldn't I eat Roshi there? Do I need to be more powerful? I might need to be more powerful. What other enemies on this list do I actually want to spawn in? You know what? Instead of the mob wand, let me grab the mod... What is it called? Um... let me... Fine. At custom... Somewhere's in here is the mob cloner, I believe is what I want. This lets me look at the entities list from here. And then I can just immediately spawn them in. I also can't read their full names, though. Angel. Oh, the angels instantly get despawned, I guess. Angels. They exist, but they can't be spawned. Ow. I guess the mob cloner just doesn't work for this. Never mind. Let me just look at the list and just make some decisions about who I want to try fighting. Okay, let's start with Raditz, because why not? Hello. Oh, you're not going to instantly try and beat me up. Cool, I'm going to eat you then. I need to start building backup absorption anyway, so... He tried to run away. It did not succeed. Ooh, thank you for the scouter, and thank you for experience, I guess. Maybe I just start eating a whole bunch of stuff. What's the strongest enemy we think I can eat? Okay, this thing only does 775 damage right now. I wonder what that scales off of. I mean, that's probably why I couldn't eat Roshi before. The orb doesn't do enough damage to count for eating him then. Although, if it does 775, he definitely had less than that left. 1, 2, 3. Also, these are very odd multipliers, although I guess that is because of absorption. 3. It just did 775. How much does it do now? 337. Interesting. Hold on, let's run to a testing dummy and possibly break the game if this doesn't work right. Will this actually be able to do anything to a testing dummy? No, because they're only pseudo-entities, I guess. Interesting. What is the strongest thing I can eat, then? Let's try spawning in a big dino. They have 3,000 health. BBC spawn. It's Dino 01, I think. Yeah, there we go. Nom time? Ooh, it even gets big enough. It gets bigger to the opponent. Oh, that was effective. Interesting. So we can eat things with over 1,000 health. It's just a question of why some things. Also, the more we do this and the more we test, the higher our multiplier gets. I don't remember what the max absorption thing is. I don't remember if it's set over there, but it might actually be 50. Where does it say anything about absorption? Doesn't... Super regeneration is enabled. Absorption, it doesn't see what the maximum absorption level is by default. 1 second, I want to check this, although I think it's probably 50. Okay, so I found out a couple of things about how this works. I also forgot to close something on my second monitor. I'll deal with that in a moment. So basically, my max absorption is 50. That's what I thought. And then basically, it takes 25% of my strength, 25% of my willpower, and 5% of my current health. And it puts that up against 25% of the opponent's strength, 25% of the opponent's willpower, and 5% of the opponent's health as well. And basically, whoever wins that, those gets, what's the word? Basically, they compare percentages of my stats versus percentages of the opponent's stats, and whoever has a higher number wins. So basically, strength, willpower, and health are all like super important for Majins. Like maybe even more so than just Saiyans or half Saiyans or whatever. Because if you win, you just win every fight. Which is to say, you're probably not absorbing everyone. Like the odds of that are like super low. You need like 10,000 in every stats. So yeah, kind of cool things. I need to deal with closing something on my second monitor. I still have File Manager open, so 1 second, and then we have some other stuff to test. Okay, so we're back at Cells Arena, and we're going to be making some Ki Blast. Specifically, we're going to be making 3. And I need to make sure I spell this correctly. So, there are a couple of names that when you put them in as the name for Ki Blast, they actually have special effects. So the first one we're going to do is Gallic. I think it has a K on the end. I think that's right. Hold on. You teach Gallic Gun, don't you? Yeah, you do. I guess it doesn't have a K. Do I need to? I technically could just learn it from him, but I want to showcase it actually affecting the things in here too. So, Gallic. Gallic. We also haven't made a disc or anything like that. Let's do Gallic Disc. I think this works. Gallic Disc. Max out the power and whatnot. Give it an effect. Sure, it can be alignment based. That's just going to make it a nice red. Cool. And now we have cool special effects. This would not exist if if it did not have the name Gallic in it. Rah! Cool. Let's just make a regular disc to compare, shall we? Disc name doesn't matter. Might as well just still max out power and effect and all that stuff. Except, yeah, just a cool extra aura just from having the name Gallic involved. Sorry, Cal. Ooh, 1700. That's not actually too bad. And then there's actually 2 other ones. If we just put the name Spirit in here. Let's just name it Spirit. Spirit Laser. That will work. Wish I could just hold backspace instead of just spamming it a whole bunch. Spirit Laser. We're going to make it fast. We're going to give it maxed out key and effect. We're also going to unlearn it and then recreate it without misspelling it. Oh my. Spirit Laser. Oh, it actually kept all that stuff. I don't have to redo it. There we go. I think those particle effects wouldn't be there for a regular laser. Cool. Once again, just to double check. Regular laser, same stuff. And no, it has the same effects. Maybe it just doesn't work with a laser? I thought that would I thought that might be different, but no, it's not. I think I was told that Spirit was one of the ones that worked for this. Spirit Large Blast just to try it out. Because I think Spirit Bomb is considered a Large Blast just as is. Fast with a whole bunch of damage and effect. Actually be on the right one. No, that's just looks the same as a regular big blast. Spirit's not actually doing one. I thought it was supposed to. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Cow. You were not meant to be hit there. Just to double check, once again, make a regular large blast. Doesn't matter what I call it, gives it the rest of the same stuff. And just to double check, same exact animation. I thought Spirit was supposed to have one, but it's not actually looking like it's doing anything different. Ah. Maybe it's specifically Spirit Bomb and not Spirit? I don't know, that one's not working. But the final one that's supposed to have something special is Kamehameha. So this one, we're going to make a spiral, because I believe that's what the Kamehameha is supposed to be. And we're just going to name it Kamehameha. Kamehameha. I think that's spelled correctly. Looks like it. Make it fast, give it a whole bunch of damage. We tried out the Kamehameha when we learned it from Goku, but we weren't really doing a whole lot with it. Ooh, we have some cool light effects coming off us for a moment there. Kamehameha! We get a little bit of a light show. And just to double check this, a regular spiral without the cool name. Spiral, no light show. Okay, so we made Gallic and Kamehameha work, but we couldn't make Spirit work. Thought it was supposed to have one, but it didn't want to do it. So, just a couple of cool things we didn't get to showcase with with Ki Blast. Might as well just keep these around, even if I'm probably not going to use them. Oh, I still have that on. But Dodge Swoop can go off. Ki Weapon I could probably turn on at some point. Just recharge Ki for a moment. And do I just put like 1,000,000 points into stats and try to beat Xeno? There are definitely some opponents we haven't fought yet, but we're also not in a very powerful form right now. We're in the most powerful non-god form, but it's still weaker than... It's weaker than Blue Evolved, but not weaker than regular Blue, actually. Let's get back up to some of the numbers we were working with before. Like, I think we were at 12,000 spirits. We were up to 1,000 constitution. 100 points there, 100 points there. 210 points there. Make that 500. I guess it would be 750 if we were in base form. 10 more points into both of these just to get them to an even number. 200, 500. And I don't really need to put mine points in. So we can't really get much... Well, we could get a whole lot stronger just by pumping a whole bunch of points in, but we're pretty close to where we were before. I'm gonna do... that, I think. And just eat some fish to get up to full. Let's try fighting Blue Goku, shall we? There are some very cool opponents we have yet to fight in this list. DBC Spawn, Goku, and then I think it's Goku Enemy 2. Wait, Goku Enemy 2. Or is it Goku Enemy 3? No, it's Goku Enemy 4. Fourth time's a try. He'll be in blue here. Oh, you're not as strong as I was expecting. You're only 108,000 health. That's That's nothing compared to some later fights. And just to note, let's just spawn in Goku Enemy 1 as well. Or not. Goku Enemy 1, you there? Are you spawning in the under the arena? If you are, it's underground. So Goku Enemy 4, just in blue, looking cool. Let's summon the Gohan Enemy 2. Gohan Enemy 2... This one. Gohan in Super Saiyan 880,000. Hold on, how do you get 50,000 this one? Hold on, can I eat you? Yes, I can. Which enemies can I just eat? Is actually a kind of interesting question. But that's Gohan. That's a weak Gohan. Gohan 2-2 was Super Saiyan Gohan, but doesn't Gohan get stronger without Super Saiyan and like Mystic and whatnot? What if we do Gohan Enemy, just regular Gohan Enemy, 50,000? Get back here. Gohan Enemy 2. Oh, you're still Super Saiyan. What is the difference between 2 then? I think it was the same. It might have had like 20,000 extra health, I think, or not. The Gohan enemies aren't that strong. On in the Vegeta ones? Helps if you spell his name right. Vegeta, Vegeta Copy Blue, Vegeta Enemy 2. We're gonna do straight to Enemy 4, because that's in blue. I think that's exactly the same as Goku. Can I eat you? Oh, my absorption is very slow in this form, I guess. Rude. Oh, I died. I guess that's what I get. That's what I get for trying to mess around and eat Vegeta, I guess. I could have won that fight if I wasn't trying to eat him the entire time, or if I had eaten just regular food instead of him. But, I mean, looking at the time, it's probably a pretty good place to end things off, and what else would I want to showcase? Just trying to beat Xeno, I guess? Although, if I remember right from what I was looking at, I think the GT side story has you fight. I think the GT side story I was looking at might have a Xeno fight in it. I'm not sure I'll have to spawn him in. I could just go crazy with stats and just try to fight him one more time. Because, like, what other challenge do I have in that list right now? It's a whole lot of opponents, but most of them are, like, original Dragon Ball opponents that aren't going to be much issue anyways. Who on this list? I can't spawn the angels. They don't work. Beerus Monaka 3. Hold on. Beerus Monaka actually had a couple of forms, apparently. And I didn't get to showcase them because of how quickly I won. Turn off absorption so I can actually go into pure form or whatever. Full power. I do not have absorption right now, which means I am considerably weaker. And that's not something I can just, like, cheat in. I have to legitimately eat things. DBC spawn. I'm gonna spawn a couple of dinos and fix that real quick. Can I eat this Gohan when he's at full health? No, I cannot. I figured the dinos are actually pretty weak. They only have 1,000 health. So I figured I'd try eating Gohan at full health and see if I could. But I cannot eat something with 50,000 health just as is. When he's down to 1,000, I can pretty easily, though. And it maxes out my absorption instantly. So that's pretty nice. Anyways, full absorption. Let's DBC spawn in Beerus. Monaka 3. We fought Monaka 1, but Monaka 3. Oh, you're pretty strong. I mean, you're barely stronger than Goku in blue, though. I cannot eat him. When he has that much health, it is too strong for me to eat. I mean, I can probably eat him now. It's 5% of health. No, health is the least important factor for if I can eat an opponent. No, I guess Beerus Manaka's just too strong in the other two stats for me to overcome it. Blah. But Beerus Manaka gets slightly stronger with stronger forms, or later forms, but it's a very long cooldown. But do we try to beat Zeno real quick? I can attempt it. Let me just... Actually, let me DBC heal, right? Or... JRMC heal or something like that. I'm just going to... I'm definitely doing some cheating now. I'm not doing the survival anymore. Heal. Oh, yeah. It's not just going to let me do it all. Just a really big number for at P. There we go. Full heal across the board. How many stats are going to need to beat Zeno? The answer is thousands and thousands. 1,000 there. 1,000 there. One more 1,000 in spirits. 300 dex. 200 strength. 100 willpower. Hold on, JRMC TP. Like 10, a lot of zeros for me. There we go, 10 million. I'm assuming I still lose with that little chunk, but it's something. 3,500. 3,000 constitution. And then, like that. Sure, DBC spawn. Zeno. He has 2 million health. He is going to kick my butt. Ow. Ow. Zeno, you hurt really badly. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a moment, please. Oh, I hit once. Oh, can you not teleport? Oh, I cannot move while charging up. I'm going to need 10,000 in every stat to do that. Hold on, what do my stats look like if I hit 10,000 in every stat? Now I'm curious. Whenever we come back to do the GT side story, I'm just going to start fresh. So you know what? What if I just do this? I think it might be easier just to say, put every stat to with 10,000. But I'm just gonna do the thing. I'm more curious. We'll fix this later on. 10,000 spirits. Oh, this costs so many points. Maybe I should just start adding zeros to this number instead of just doing it forever. The insane amount of points later. 10,000 constitution. Ooh. We're bigger than Minecraft player height now. Cool. Eat a senzu bean. Willpower. I don't really need to touch mind, actually. Don't know why I am. I should probably go God. Wait, God probably gets the boost from absorption. Ew. Hold on, what happens if I give myself God form? Slash DBC... skill. Oops. Give... God. Maybe just God of Destruction. Although I think I need God form to get God of Destruction first. God form. And God of Destruction. Where are you? I should... Ultra Instinct, Instant, God of Destruction. Cool, there we go. If you're anything that's not a Saiyan, I think you basically only have one God form. I don't know if it actually gets any better. It says I can up it. It says I have the mind. But it doesn't let me. It doesn't have it doesn't have a plus to do it. But pure form, or not pure. Interesting. Oh, there it is. It's on the other screen. Oh, I have absorption on. Oh, there's too many buttons. Evil, pure, or full power, whatever. 434 billion. If I go God instead, I have a basic God form that is very, very slightly stronger, it looks like. 4.2 versus 4.1. Yeah, it's very barely stronger. What about God of Destruction, though? This is one I actually have to specifically charge up. God of Destruction was on par with blue, though, so it is also very slightly stronger. But all of these probably also have a boost from absorption. So let me try spawning in DB... I can't do it over here. I have to go back to cell. / DBC spawn Gohan enemy 2. Can I eat you? Yes, I can. And instantly get full absorption. Cool. I'm still gonna lose to Zeno in a moment. Hold on, God of Destruction doesn't get the absorption boost. Hold on. What about basic God, then? Can I... Oh, I have absorption on. God... Okay, this form does. Cool. So, I am an evil God, and I have my absorption boost, but this is as strong as I can get, basically. I mean, I could cheat myself Kaioken as well. That is an option. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Sure, let's try fighting Zeno one more time, shall we? Win or lose, I think this is going to be the end, because we're definitely over time. Oh my god. You're so strong. Hold on, key... Protection. Gallic. Gallic Blast. Or Gallic Disc, or whatever I called it. Oh my goodness, you're so strong. Let me... Oh my goodness. Ow! That attack hit me, and then the game was like, yeah, you're fine. But actually, no, it just did so much damage that you are going to delayed die. Oh my goodness. Zeno is terrifying. How on earth are you meant to beat that? Is the answer you're not? I think the answer is you're not. I would need to get every stat up to 10,000, I think. Dexterity doesn't max at 10,000? What? Oh, hold on. I know why that's happening. That's base mastery happening, taking effect, isn't it? So, just max that out. Max this out. 1,000 points in here just a few times. And then 100 points in here a couple of times. Except I keep running out of TP. I'm at like 1 billion TP to max out. Yeah, it's well over 1 billion TP needed to max every skill out, every stat out to 10,000. I've done 100 million about 12 times now. There we go. I actually went to one too many, apparently. Oh, and I was trying to do 1,000 when I could only do a couple hundred. That's what happened on that one. Let's just give this one more try. I know I already said that, but... There it is. Oh, that's not enough anymore. So, maxing that out, spawn in Gohan enemy. I have absorption on. Ow, that kind of hurt a little bit. Let me eat him. Did I turn absorption off? I turned absorption off. That explains it. Eat him. There we go. It didn't want to at first. That only did 43. Oh. Oh, that's from Zeno's attack. That wasn't that bad before I got hit by that attack from Zeno. I think you'll be enough, right? Like, I think you give 8, and I only need 7. No, except now you only give 3, I guess because I'm that much more powerful. Spawn in... Oh, game is not happy. I am into the realm where the game does not feel good with my very existence. Really? Really? It just dodged Gohan and ate the cow. You're serious, game. There we go. Yeah, that thing can do like 30,000 damage now. That's pretty cool. Heal up. And let's fight Zeno one more time, shall we? He still does 1/4 of my health. Oh. 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 I literally could not be stronger as a Majin, and there's just nothing I can do. I could win there, but I have key protection all the way up now, which means that's just gonna drain. What else could I do? Kaioken? Oh my. This is silly. I think Zeno's the most powerful thing in the mod. There, from looking at the list and from what little I do know about some of the stuff in Dragon Ball, yeah, Dragon Ball, I said it right the first time. I think Zeno just is the max power in the game. If there's something stronger, then that's something else. But yeah, I don't think I have any other little things to showcase. I'm just gonna keep the same pack, but add in the add-on in a couple of weeks. But for right now, I'm gonna call this here. So we'll be back to test out the Arcosian stuff and a little in the add-on mod. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.